Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody had a great Saturday. My nose is getting a little stuffy. Oh, I've been around too many people sick. I ain't trying to get um welcome in everybody. Hey guests, how everybody doing today? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a great day or had a great day today. Um, I have special guests with me today. I have Natalie and I have Mr. Island, Mr. Pygmy here today. So um we'll give y'all a minute to go on and jump on in here. When y'all do come in, please hit the like button, subscribe, share the video out. Um Today is just basically open forum day. We just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk. And this week we're gonna talk about things that's happened this week. We're gonna talk about rappers. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. So just to start off, so how was your week, Mr. Island and Natalie? How was your week?
Oh, my week was fine. I cannot complain. Um, I woke up every day. That was the start of it right there. And I'm here.
Yes.
Nothing special or spectacular, but I just had a blessed week. What about you, Mr. Island?
Same here actually. My week went smooth as butter, melted butter at that.
Melted butter.
Work was actually wonderful. I've had a new attitude at work though, so I know that melted butter.
Okay.
But now with this new attitude, and I had a meet with my supervisor and foreman last week, and I've been implementing things we talked about on my end, and they've been implementing things on their end. And I can't even lie, work has been great, home life has been great. Trying to get a little further in learning the equipment and learning site to start my own podcast up. But other than that, on a personal level, shoot, a lot of sleep and relaxing.
Okay.
Even today, I woke up twice, went back to sleep, and I didn't make breakfast till 1:52 o'clock in the afternoon.
At least you got to sleep in. I be
been
trying
cooking and cleaning all day.
I be trying to just be in here, just chilling on Saturdays, but I be out. I be gone, and my whole day gone after that. So I never get to just relax.
I mean, I just like I said, I cooked and cleaned all day. I just got them cooking fried fish and cauliflower and broccoli, and I made some chicken noodle soup from a rotisserie chicken I had. I just kept busy. Everything that needed to be done, I just did it and had me a little sip while I did it. I didn't even turn on the music. I just was staying moving.
Yeah.
Utilize that time in a good way. You don't even notice it missing.
Right. That's good. That's good. Hello, Miss Broadnex. Hello, Miss G and Tanya. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
Right.
So far we just talking about our week. My week, I guess it's just extra busy since I'm working 2 jobs now. So I don't really get the off day and relax until the weekend. That's my literally time I could just sit there and chill. Working 2 jobs, I'm leaving one, going straight to the other is kind of hard, but I mean it's easy breezy because I'm there 3 hours. I get in there, do my little 3 hours, then I'm gone. But it's been going. Yeah, I got a second job now. I gotta get my hustle on. I gotta get my hustle on, and just been busy. Huh? Yeah, I just bought some today. It's ridiculous. I'm like $7, almost $8 for a thing of eggs. Is ridiculous. Oh goodness. So yeah, it is. It's
Salary
very.
$2.
It was almost $8 for. I did get an 18 card, but they didn't have no small ones either. Like everything was sold out. You know, they've been buying them by the boat.
Yep.
So I don't know why.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, yeah. I want to work for my trips too. I can't do that yet, but that's my goal to keep it so I can save money up and go on me some trips as well. So mine was just good though. So how did y'all enjoy your Valentine's Day? I hear crickets. I mean, I had to work, so I didn't do it anyway.
So no.
The day before, the day before, they was like, I'm like, what's the date? They was like, you can tell that the ones that ain't got no Valentine. I said, and you're right. I don't have one. So what's the date? So yeah.
So
So
I'm the man, and I got daughters. So I that was my I don't have a Valentine per se. I do, but they're not in state. But I call stuff like that, and their birthday's the 15th today. So, but anyway, so I went and got my daughters 2 bags. Well, my oldest daughter in college, I sent her $50 for dinner on me.
mhm.
That's all she needed. Thank you. Oh, I got the thank you and all that. I ain't getting
Yeah,
no heart emojis, but I got the thank you with the
right.
exclamation point. But I knew she appreciated it. She had just went to Texas Roadhouse and got her steak. Man, that's one of our favorite restaurants to go together. I paid for her dinner then, so I just sent her 50, like, hey, you can go back and get you the porterhouse steak this time. So
Yeah.
but my younger two, which are 13 and 10, I went and got them some bags and just stuffed it with a lot of little stuff that they like and put flowers in them, put white roses in them, and threw a couple dollars in there just, to make it look nice and stuff. And I sent it my son, the rest of it, I bought a bouquet and kind of passed a couple flowers. I wanted my sister, my nephew's girlfriend, just, people that was right around me. But then the rest of the flowers, I got a card for my son to give to his mother for him and gave him the flowers and sent him like $10, just putting money in his pocket and was like, so he could give his mother something to teach him about, Valentine's Day, teach him how to get him one or something. The only part was my butt being, I guess, what the proper word, spiteful or just in my feelings, as they say. I was like, I don't want her getting no flowers for me. I'm buying the flowers, she get the flowers. I don't want her getting no flowers for me. And it was funny, but I did feel some type of way. But I knew it was just because I didn't trip because I was teaching him how I'm looking at it. But I knew she would look at it as I'm getting her some flowers. And sure
Mm-hmm.
enough, when I had the girls, I told my nephew dropped everything off. And sure enough, when I said video, FaceTime me so I could see y'all opening everything up and see y'all reaction, they did. And so they, oh, thank you, daddy. Thank you, daddy. Thank you, daddy. Thank you, daddy. Then their mother in the background, thank you. I'm like, I ain't say nothing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't say nothing. I said, well, hey, Trenton, did you get that? He said, I got it, daddy. I said, all right. But I was like, I didn't want her thinking I got her something for Valentine's Day. I ain't, that sends a different type of message. So that's not
Yeah.
my Valentine's Day. No, and I made myself a steak, some salmon, some sides, had me a good dinner. I treated myself. And that was it. Had me a good drink. That was it. So how about you, Auntie?
I had Mexican.
Shanna.
I had Mexican. Yeah, my baby girl. We went to dinner, had Mexican. I treated her to dinner for her Valentine's Day. We didn't have no cocktails because she was driving. I told her, you save that till you get home.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, it was cool.
That's good.
You ain't
You
have
talking
nobody
about today? Are you talking about today, or
from the
you talking about
triangle?
Valentine's?
Huh?
Are you talking about today or for Valentine's Day?
Uh, for today. We
Oh,
did
okay.
today for our Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was
Auntie, you
good.
didn't have nobody from the triangle trying to take you out.
Auntie ain't been to the triangle. No, I had I had other plans, but they got canceled. So hey.
Yeah. Susanna said hi, everybody. And then
What?
Miss G and Tanya, it's a link that I put in the group. You could click on that to get at it. I see Tanya now. I'm bringing Tanya in. She wanted to join the show.
All righty. Hey, Tanya.
She wanted to join the show.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
Tanya.
Miss G.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
You gotta turn up
Hey,
next.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
You gotta turn up next.
You gotta turn your background noise off. You gotta turn
Background noise down. There you go.
Okay, she turned it down. I just
There.
finished doing her hair.
Okay, you just finished it. Okay.
Yeah, but I had a nice Valentine's Day at the rodeo. Went to
Oh,
the PRB or PBR.
uh-huh.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That was
I
nice.
liked it. That's my second job.
Oh, okay.
The event security, yes. So it was nice.
Yes, you said you got a million roses.
Oh yeah, those are real nice. I got some purple ones.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
pretty. I would love to see that.
Oh yeah, they're real nice. They last for like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
check them out.
Okay.
yeah, put me
Yeah,
up on something.
yes. You can buy single roses as well.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
shoes and roses last for 3. You said 3 years?
They stay alive for 3 years. They come in their own little box. You can buy. They cost like for a little of a half a dozen is $100 and some dollars.
Uh-huh.
But they're nice. They're real
Oh,
nice. So they're called a million roses.
a million roses. Oh, shoot. Might have to look into that. Shoot. I think
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
worth,
get my mama that.
Okay,
Yes.
you did it.
Yes.
shoot.
They're
Treat
worth it
us.
because
Yeah.
Lori Harvey was getting them, and I checked them out. Yeah. I said I'm gonna get some too. They
Okay.
sell fake ones on Amazon.
Oh
You
no,
said
nothing but the
fake
real
ones.
over here.
I about to say they ain't gonna
Wait a
last.
minute. I ain't even gonna lie. The fake one gonna last longer than 3 years. I might. Hey, they look pretty. I like it. Make my heart.
Yeah, because you can order them from Amazon with a little diamond necklace and everything.
Oh, I have to check that out.
Yeah, yeah. They're not gonna say million roses on Amazon. They're
Amazon.
gonna say something else, but they're nice too. I've sent them
Okay.
out to different people.
Oh, that was
Or
really
the
nice
Yeah.
of you.
so you said they come in a nice little box. Do they? Is it like for the, so when you say stay alive, you can actually
You
repot them
don't
and they
have to
stay alive,
water them.
or
You don't have to water them at all.
Oh.
they real?
Mm-mm.
This some
They
GMO
come from
stuff.
California. They come from
I don't trust.
California. You don't trust them? I trust them.
Hey, hey, I don't know what plant God done put on this earth to stay alive for 3 years without water. That's I
Well, that way they
don't know.
preserve
That
them is
might be
the
man-made
reason.
right there. Is it a
It's the
camera in it?
way they preserve them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might be a
But,
camera in there.
well, that camera's looking up at the ceiling.
Ain't that it? Shoot. You
Yeah.
you turn your phone off. The camera and the volume is listening. So shoot. We
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Hey, the TV, the cell phone, everything.
Right. Don't have a whole
Alexa.
smart house. Alexa,
You,
I already know. I've been listening to the
boy,
whole conversation.
you ain't lying.
Yeah.
That's a mistress.
Uh-oh. She came on. I'm at somebody else at Miss G's house and it just came on.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna get
Okay.
those. I'm gonna have to get those roses for my mother. Maybe
Yeah,
you know what? I'll get them for my mother and my sisters. That's what I
that's
do.
nice.
That's real nice.
You said
Tired, sleepy.
you said a little over 100 though, right?
They range up to like $300, $400, $500.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can get it. The more you get, the more pricey.
Okay.
But they
Okay,
come in
shit.
different colors as well.
I want to
Okay,
get
well,
some.
I'm gonna look them up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to try to see some purple
Can
ones.
you
Though.
send that info to
yeah.
Keita so she can send it to me?
Huh?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I sure
I got
will.
some spoiling I need to do.
Okay. So yeah, we just on here. We were just talking about our weekend, what our Valentine's Day was like. How was you? Well, you've been doing hair all day. Seemed like today, Tanya.
No, I have not. I went to work for 10 hours, my regular job, and then came over here and did hair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually off work, but I did overtime.
Okay.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let
I'm
me
really
know when they hiring again.
Huh?
She works
Let me know
hard
when they
for her money.
I got trips
So
coming up.
hard
My
for her
birthday next
money.
month.
hiring. Mm-hmm.
Oh, March. Okay.
Yeah, going to Vegas.
Tanya is always gone on
Who's
a
that?
trip, y'all. She's
Pisces?
been around the world.
See.
Yep, I went to Greece and I've been to Dubai. Yeah.
You been to Jamaica?
Next one is probably Tanzania.
Well, all righty then.
Why
Shoot.
you,
Mm-hmm.
man?
And I'm married.
Yeah, you getting around.
Yes, you do. I mean, but when you older and you ain't got like little babies and stuff, you can do that. You can travel.
Right, right.
Yeah, you gotta make it happen.
Man,
Or instead of
that's the
instead of
life
the
you
kids
live
getting
for.
birthdays, take them on a trip.
Yeah, show them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Ex- You have to expose them to the world
that's
Yes,
it.
you do. Yes, you do.
instead of buying like
You know what?
food and everybody coming to eat. Take the kids.
Yeah, let me take you on a trip. Forget them Jordans. Let me take you on a trip so you can see what other
Right,
live
right.
like. That's a whole
I'm
nother
gonna I'm gonna
level.
say
Get them,
this so
get
I'm gonna
them.
say this so it can be heard. You know, my ex-wife, she's very good at that. She's taken my kids on 2 cruises so far. And like I said, the oldest is
Right,
13. And I do applaud her for that. Like they've been out of town, out of state. They go to Florida every summer with their grandparents. They done been to Alabama, different states and stuff, Cincinnati and
right,
stuff. But as far as getting outside the country and stuff, I will applaud, and I love the fact that she whatever she ever make it happen, and all she ever asks me is to spend the money. They got their bank accounts I set up. I can put money in their
right,
accounts. They got debit cards, but I love the fact that she does do that because I love to travel, and I'm not going on my end. It ain't been as good, but she makes a point.
right.
She's always wanted to travel. She's always wanted to go out the country. We were married and everything. That's something she always wanted to do was go on a cruise. She made sure she did with her kids, and I do love that about her.
That's real
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Very positive.
Yeah. Exactly. It's good for them. It's really good for
Give
them.
them memories.
It
Let them
is.
have memories.
Yeah. I did. I always took my kids on trips. We always did like family trips and stuff like that coming up. It stopped when they were teenagers and stuff, but we did. We always used to be every year we used to go on vacations and
Right.
different places. So I mean
And then you
Jacob,
can make it personal.
yeah, yeah.
Take them one by one.
Hmm. Yeah. And I took the girls to
I got a
Vegas
question.
years ago. What's
He
your
said he had
question?
a
I got
question.
a question.
What's your question, Mr.
What
Pickens?
happened to family reunions?
They still have them.
I don't know nobody. Last time I went out of state for a family reunion I was a teenager. I don't know nobody who still has those reunions. People drive out of state and all the elders are there. I don't know nobody who be having them no more.
Well, it
Personally, in my
depends
personal
if
life, I don't
people
know.
still got people living out of
Most
state.
of the
That's what
elders are
that,
gone.
that's it. When the big mamas and the this and the that is gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
You lucky
Nobody's
that
keeping it going.
right. So that's one thing. And a lot of times you get so distant that you don't know. And
Right.
life, and I mean with everything that we done came across with we had one, we went to Tennessee and met some people that uh on my mother's father's side. But we've not. I mean, and all I've ever heard of in my life coming up was a Southern hospitality. I'm just gonna be honest. These was the rudest, meanest people I ever came across. I said, "What? I would not spend my money on renting a vehicle, getting a room, and the whole nine to go and do a meet and greet." No, we there. My sister's like, "Hey, you know how you just opened? These are cousins we never knew. Hey." So one of the cousins, "Come here, let's take a picture together." One of the ladies said, "You better ask his wife, is it okay?" Well, my sister sometimes don't have all the tact in the world. She's like, "What the blank you talking about? This my cousin. Y'all might do that down there in the woods where y'all at. We don't do kissing cousins, baby." I'm
Mhm.
like,
She said
"Oh,
kissing cousins.
we
Yeah.
don't do that."
Wow.
And then
Hey,
I'm not kidding you. The food they you got you got food like you or I would fix for 5-year-olds. Then they bagged up all the meat and talked about they want to sell it for X amount of dollars per pound. These was people from all over Indy, Detroit, people that had came
Mm-mm.
from all over, and those people who had did the traveling to get there, we looked at each other. Let's go back to the hotel. We can party with each other there. This ain't our flavor.
Mhm.
The ones
Wow.
that drank there, they in the corner with their little red cups. And it's like, we don't want your stuff. All we need is show us where the liquor store. Or is it a dry
Right.
county? How far we got to go to get one? We don't
Right.
want your stuff. So,
Right.
We
that was a nightmarish kind of thing. But we all the out of towners made the best of it. But,
so you gotta come to Mississippi.
well, that might be what part of
hey,
Mississippi?
You need to
I go
come
to
to
Mississippi anytime.
Columbus, Mississippi. They have their own parties. They bring their own little coolers to the
That's
house. They have the juke party, is
Yes,
what they call
the
See,
it.
that's
whole
what I'm
town will
talking
come
about.
out. They say if they say
They
so and
cook.
so cousins coming in town, everybody
Yes,
coming. Everybody bringing food.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
bringing liquor. Everybody bringing music.
You ain't
Everybody
even got to
dancing.
bring no
Everybody
food.
happy. And then,
My
huh?
cousin cooks all the food, and you just enjoy life.
Well,
She's
Mhm.
got
Look,
a little
I
next
house,
know.
down there,
and they call it
And
the
whoever there gonna cook, but
Airbnb house.
some- somebody
yeah,
All
gonna be.
right.
cousin, I got
Somebody
some
gonna say
new
no.
cousins. We come to party, but no, it is sad though. Now let me see. I did. Where's Tunica?
Man,
I
my
went to
my people from the
Tunica,
Delta.
and we rode through Jonestown.
You know.
Tunica where the casino is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I was in Tunica. I know we went
Tunica where
through
the
Jones.
casino is. That's where everybody go to Campbell.
Well, yeah, I mean
Jackson
that
is
was
still a
a.
little bit busy. My people from the Delta.
Now I've
Itabena,
been to.
Greenwood, Greenville,
Greenwood.
I said,
Greenwood,
now shoot.
home of
And I
Mayor
said,
Everett.
it just amazed me. I said, all this land just sitting here. I mean, because everybody done left. When we was in
Yeah.
Jonestown, you could ride and you could see where shit, we could probably ride
Natalie,
the
you
whole
can come on to
block.
Mississippi.
Grandma,
Peter,
wait a
bring
minute,
us to
but I gotta have
Listen,
Mississippi.
neighbors. I can't look out the window and don't see nobody.
listen. My
You gonna have
auntie, 80
neighbors.
years old.
I got to be able
Look,
to see the neighbors.
You'll be able to see them. I
you'll be
promise.
able to see him. You'll be able to see him in the daytime.
Now you
No,
can
we
see them
gotta
in the
see this.
night.
We got now. That's Tennessee was like that. I went to Tennessee one time, and to another part around Boot Hill. We in a white van. We look out the trailer. I couldn't see nothing. I said, "Oh, it's dark, dark." Dark.
Mhm.
I said, "Oh no, we need a flashlight. We can." Uh-uh.
Hey,
My uncle
keep
said
the
he talking
bright
about
lights
be
on.
careful. It's snakes out there. Baby, I'm not playing with you. But I'm a
Hey, they
city
still got
girl.
outhouses.
Girl,
Said
I would
I.
never. I would never. I'm glad. No, we didn't. He didn't have one of them. He had all the convenience of everything in his trailer. But
Oh,
They upgraded.
ain't our house cut. I'm just gonna tell the truth.
Look,
I
wow.
couldn't have did that one.
let me tell y'all what I experienced years ago. When I think I was still a teenager, 16, 17, 18 range. And I went down to Mississippi with some family. First time I seen the country in the country. Here's the difference. Everybody think when you go down south, you in the country. Nah. See, you still got city, You still got town, and then you got country. I'm talking about they sitting on corn. They got chickens running. You smell manure when you wake up because they done sprayed the land. That's country. And this first time I experienced country. And we riding. So wherever we was going, I think we was either going to somebody else. Yeah, we was going to somebody else's house to party. We done left the main party. Like, come on, this is where all the old mothers, the aunties, all them at. So the young people like, we going over so-and-so house. And when I'm thinking house. But you know, the house down there is a trailer. It ain't a house, it's a trailer. So we riding and they doing that. We drinking. We got an open bottle in the car and everything. They flying 80, 70 in woods. Zinging in. It's pitch black. All you see is the headlights. And people kept flashing their lights.
Uh-huh.
You know, up north, somebody flash their lights, you get defensive. Like, what the heck you doing? So when we start going down, I was like, man, what's that? He's like, they letting us know some police coming up.
Oh, wow.
And so sure enough, yeah, that's the signal. That's the signal. But ain't nobody slowing down. Everybody doing 70 going through woods and back roads and dust flying up. And so eventually we get pulled over. The cop comes. He said, ain't you so-and-so, boy? Man, you know, better not pour that liquor out and get to where you going. I'm looking like, I'm from that. I'm like, we ain't going to jail. You know, so I ain't never forget that. When we went to another trailer and they had more bottles and we got to party. But I digress. I love the South. I just love the South.
I do too. If I can go every day, I would.
Yeah, it'll be nice. We'll have to come down there to Mississippi with you, Tanya.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have a good time. You ain't gonna want to come back.
You got the moonshine plug, right?
We got gallons of moonshine.
But what, 50 to 75?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to hear.
Look, I even had.
I know the price, Auntie. My people from there. I know the price.
My friend said that, asked the lady, she said, you cooking some more of them chicken feet? I said, chicken feet. They only get
fire.
But
did you fry them?
I tried them. Yes, I did.
Did you like them?
I have to say they were pretty good.
That's right.
Looking at me like that. Feet, I said, oh.
Chicken feet. Do you fry them, Miss Tanya?
No, I don't cook them.
Who I don't chicken feet? I need some.
You like chicken feet?
No, I don't like them. I've tried them, but my cousin picks them.
They ain't bad.
Man, my cousin fries them sometimes. Woo!
Hey, I'll take chicken feet over rock soup any day.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on now.
Just give me your oxtails, please.
Since I was a kid, I love rock soup now.
Rock soup.
Did you say what's rock soup?
I said rock soup.
Yeah, rock soup. Yeah.
I think
I love rock soup. I ain't had rock soup since I was a kid. We made it in kindergarten.
What is rock soup? I don't know about rock soup.
I just have to explain. Auntie, hold on. I just had to explain this to my cousin. We was on the porch talking, and somehow I came up and I said something about rock soup. He said, rock soup? What's that? I said, you never had rock soup? And so I started telling him how to make it. He said, oh no, I ain't eating that.
What is it?
Yeah, what is that? Because I ain't never had that either.
Now, you know what? I didn't know. I used to hear it, so I used to tell my child that when she was little, you better eat what's on that plate. Kids over in other countries is eating rock soup. You better eat that. But to actually have the I don't know. I don't want none. But I can imagine.
You never actually had it.
No, I'm talking about rocks and some water, baby.
No, listen. Rock soup is actually something real. So we learned in the pre-K. You take a rock, a nice size small bowl.
Oh my God.
You put it in the pot. You put the water in there. You boil it. And then you add your vegetables and all that stuff in there. And you make the soup. It's called rock soup.
I used to hear it, but I didn't know.
I'm dead serious. You can look it up. We made it in pre-K. I ain't never forgot it. And it was fire.
No. I'm gonna need to taste it. The broth of the chicken feet is not bad.
Now look, if people eat chillings, they can eat some rock soup now.
Well, I mean,
That's what
I
you
wouldn't be
eat.
if that's
You
all
got a
I had to
point.
work with.
You got a point on that one.
I always say
Huh?
it about black folk. When black folks say, I don't know about eating something, I'm like, look, if we can eat chillings, it's a lot you can't say no to.
Well, you got a point there.
Big
Okay.
Yeah,
anything
That
from
is
the pig.
gross.
If you eating bacon, you can eat rock soup.
you can eat rock soup.
Cream cheese. Don't have a cream cheese.
What
Okay.
Miss G say? Okay, so we already 30 minutes in. Let's go on and get to the topic. So Super Bowl, Super Bowl. So tell me what y'all thought about the Super Bowl.
I only watched the end of it.
See,
Huh?
you only got to see the end of it.
I was working.
Okay,
I
okay.
was working the Billy Joel concert.
Oh, okay.
Auntie.
Well, I did. I saw some of the game and I saw halftime, but I didn't know what the heck. I didn't know. I didn't know what that was all about until later on. I still hearing that, you know, uh, it was a message. It was talking about the political stuff that's going on, but that and trying to link what I heard him saying with what I was a little lost. I mean, it's a little bit past my it's a little bit past my time. I need talk to me like I'm a fifth grader right about now. But hey, okay.
Yeah, she wasn't understanding. What about you, Mr. Island?
um, hey, I was so man,
Thank
that
you.
was the most exciting night I've ever been for 13 minutes in my life in a long time. Like I'm a deep thinker, so as I'm watching, I'm analyzing it, and literally as this going on, I'm like, oh man, you don't see what he doing? Oh, I'm jumping up in my house like I put it on Facebook. He the greatest artist since pop. I said he just told all black men stop being scared. I was on one. I was on some Black Panther movement. I was on some musical stuff. Like he did the 48 Laws of Power. He done did the Art of War. He did everything a black man should have did. My sister even said, I bet you he even asked his parents should he do it. His parents was real street people. And I said, he did. I said, but for him to do what he did and how he did it, that's so intelligent. He killed him with intelligence. He's dissing the president, and the president, they show him saluting while he's dissing him. And as far as how he came to Drake, like I said, that show enemy as enemy, he hit him so hard on so many levels. Like I had already, I'm gonna pause right there. Prior to even the Super Bowl, I told people, I said, if he gets the Super Bowl is the most watched event every year in the world.
Yeah.
And this is before I heard about Drake trying to sue and all this other stuff about for the Super Bowl, not the stuff prior, but my head look crooked. Anyway, so I kept telling people, I said, if he gets everybody in that stadium to say a minor, he will literally at one moment having everybody in the world united. Now he dissed them and all that, but the deeper message is a black man got everybody in the world united to do something at one moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
It went crazy. But before we get on, Kendrick, what y'all thought about the game?
Oh, the game. I made a
They
prediction
got
about the
paid
game.
to lose.
That's what I think.
They got paid to lose by Trump. That's why he showed up.
So
No, Trump showed up because
I think since they legalized sports betting the way they have, I'm a proud believer. I've always said that rich, powerful men, billionaires don't leave nothing to chance. They try to control every aspect to guarantee their money. So with that being said, I do believe it was rigged. I believe certain plays that I've seen while I was watching the game, I said it's rigged. I see it, dude. Like certain receivers weren't thrown to. Certain receivers who normally catch the ball with two hands only tried with one. Like I've seen certain things. I'm like, this is rigged. But I did make a prediction prior to all that because I've been trying to do FanDuel with my nephew and stuff. I don't gamble, but I've been trying to do stuff. But I made a prediction. I said if the Eagles, no, if the Chiefs, the Chiefs are going to focus on Saquon Barkley's running so much that it's going to open up the Eagles' passing game, and Jalen Hurts ain't gonna have to have a crazy game. He's just gonna have to manage the game and make certain passes. Outside of that, they can win the Super Bowl, and that's exactly what happened. That's literally exactly what happened.
Well, I just got in the background ear because they didn't come to him. That's why he came there.
Say it again.
Because the people did not come to him, right? As far as the inauguration and everything. Which one?
The team who won.
The team that won. I'm trying to give a message. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Hold on. The team that won didn't come to him. Didn't go to the White House. The Chiefs didn't go to the White House. That's why he came there.
He came there to see him lose. I didn't know that.
But I don't even think he was there the whole game. I think he ended up cutting out. I know they showed him he came, and
he left after they booed him.
He left after they booed him.
Yeah, he was against Taylor Swift anyway. And they were booing her. Did y'all see that? They were booing her.
Miss G said she seen it.
Yeah, they were booing her. They showed her in the shadow box and they started booing her and they was trying to get her up out of there. But it was like crazy. It was like they didn't play at all. Like I'm sitting here like y'all literally sitting here getting whooped intentionally.
Yeah, it wasn't like I said.
I think I still got more.
Okay, so look, I'm
not
guy,
trying to move because I'm
sports and I don't watch games like that. I don't. But I talk with my guys at work and I can predict what's going on just because of my knowledge, right?
Thank you.
That ain't no normal Chiefs game. Chiefs did not play like how they normally play.
No.
Kelsey didn't get the ball thrown to him a couple of times. Like he at least go catch it 4, 5, 6 times in the Super Bowl. Wasn't that? DeAndre Hopkins just picked him up. I predicted the Chiefs picking him up. He got the ball thrown to him once. Like, again, even if you ain't a conspiracy theorist, or I like to say conspiracy realist, common sense will tell you that wasn't no regular game. Like the way it all happened, it wasn't. But like I said, I think now with sports betting, they can control the money more. So, it's about to be over for sports, basically. It's all about money.
But it's
all about money.
Yeah, that's it. It's always about money. It's always about who's controlling what. It's all about, like you said, betting, basically. And I just feel like it's sad when it comes down to that because y'all taking the fun out of sports.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think. Have you thought about this? When they decided to start paying college players, which, in my opinion, they should have done because how much money they make off them boys and all this other stuff going on. They should get a percentage. I don't know about these contracts. I don't know how NIL works. I'm just saying I feel like the college players should get paid. But once they did that, they had to recoup their money somehow.
Yeah.
This is business. I went to school for business. The one thing I remember my teacher taught us was ain't no love in business. It's just business.
Mm-hmm.
So if you start giving these players money, they get millions of dollars in college. There's nothing to keep them in college for 4 years anymore. So now universities are losing money, which we know that's a domino effect. It even goes down to the everyday student applying for college. Like all this is connected with money. So if you're going to give this college person the money, that's affected big money. They got to recoup it somehow. What better way to recoup it than allow people to legally gamble?
It is.
I'm sorry?
The combine coming up.
What'd you say?
The combine is coming up.
What happened?
The combine.
The recruiting for football players.
What I missed?
The NFL combine.
The NFL combine. I'm saying you're talking about them getting paid. They start off at the combine. Do you ever go? Thank you. Kita, you gotta explain it to him.
I can hear y'all now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You didn't miss nothing, Ralph. She was just saying the combine is coming up. Like, were they good? Can you hear us? Are you gone?
Okay.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now. Okay. We have some lagging going on.
She
Yeah, I
was
can.
just
We
saying
had
the
lagging going
combine
on.
was coming up.
Only person I seen at one point was Auntie.
I
They
seen
Say
talking
it
it.
about the
again.
combine, the NFL combine where that's where
I
she
know
was
it
at.
because I keep it. I'm eating my mouth full of my mouth.
Oh, the combine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
did
the
they
one they
get
host
paid?
every year here. That ain't nothing. Well,
No.
Auntie, you know you always get me going down a rabbit hole. That combine ain't nothing but just how they used to sell slaves back in the day. That's all that is. They
Yep.
have them half
Wow.
naked. They got them doing all these physical
Yep.
prowess, and they auctioning
Yep.
off the best players to the whatever teams. That's
That's
all that
right.
is.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it
Okay.
is.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
got the
So
draft to set up. They got the draft set up because they have to make it interesting for the people. But the combine ain't nothing but literally saying, "Hey, I got the best athlete." We can't be called nothing else publicly no more. I got the best athlete, and just because and there's been many players that have sucked at the combine that turned out to be Hall of Famers. So it ain't that. It's business. I got the best specimen for you. How much you willing to pay to get this specimen? That's all that is.
Mm. Mm.
yes, I guess it's the games they play.
But I digress.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's the games they play.
so um, back to Kendrick. With him, a lot of people, even to this day, like what you see on social media, they're blowing up the they bypass all the messages that he was sending out. So they only blowing up the diss on Drake. The only reason why Kendrick even made it to the Super Bowl is because of the diss song. It was so popular. A lot of people said they didn't get it. A lot of people was down in Serena. I didn't like that. Um, a lot of people was like, "Oh, I didn't get it. I don't understand the message. Like, what was it about?" Everybody know the song a little bit, but they really didn't see what he was saying. I was like, it's not an entertainment moment. If y'all don't pay attention to what he's actually saying, they wasn't getting it. They wasn't getting it at all. And you could tell the ones that was actually blindsided behind it. He's a great lyricist. And I liked him from day one. A lot of songs that he played, I liked him from day one. And a lot of people don't get it. No, it was not an entertainment moment, but it was a great show, especially if they understood what he was trying to tell them. Even with Samuel L. Jackson, what they thought he was doing, playing skits from a movie or something.
Like,
like,
come on.
like, what are y'all missing? Like, pay attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, they was just blindsided, but it was a great show. And the little diss track that is one of my favorites. I did do the crip walk a little bit, whatever I can do. I told you I was gonna get up and do it. But Serena, I don't like the way they coming at her. A lot of them are coming at her saying, why would she crip walk? And her sister was killed by her half sister was killed by a crip. I said, are they paying attention to what they're saying? I'm
Right.
like,
Well,
The message.
That's two different issues.
like, why would y'all sit up there and throw that up? Make it make sense. It's a dance.
so let me speak on that for a minute because my ignorance irritates me.
It does. It really does.
I mean, man, I want to talk about so much of what you just said. Now, just on the Serena, since that was the last thing, what people don't understand about, I got family from Watts. My father's from Watts. Like I got people I talk to. I just talked to my cousin who's in LA, who's born and raised in LA. Like, I know the culture that even before meeting them. Compton, the whole city itself is Crips.
That's what it's about.
So yeah, it's easy for a relative of theirs to be killed by a Crip.
Yeah.
But that don't mean she can't Crip walk. She grew up in that culture.
Exactly. Like, come on.
And
Like, but here's the thing, going back to everything you just said. If you don't know, you don't know. And sometimes it ain't your fault. You don't know.
did a crip walk what you
So you only got your perception about what you can perceive. And a lot of people, I'm gonna tell you the coldest thing he said before when it first started. I'm gonna tell you the coldest line he said that I don't even think nobody. I haven't heard nobody say nothing about. He said the revolution will be televised.
That's right. Sure did.
Yeah.
First thing he said.
First
Yeah.
thing.
He said the revolution will be televised.
Will
He's setting
be.
the precedence of everything he's about to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you didn't even catch that, there's no way you catch everything he did.
They weren't paying attention. They too busy worried about the songs, the diss track, the pants. Oh, his pants was tight. He had on bell bottoms, but it sold out. Like, come on now, people.
But that's what I'm saying. He attacked. He's so intelligent, and I'm not saying he came up with everything. We know it's people plugging ideas group, but I'm just saying what he showed the world. If you and I you gotta have more than just common sense to catch what he did. You really do. And I'm gonna speak for my older generation. They might, like Auntie said, she don't know. She don't know what's going on. You know, a lot of people, if you're not knowing what's going on, then you just gonna see it as something to confuse you.
Yeah.
He has so many layers of a cake that I could understand if you didn't understand. But I think even if you didn't understand, he should have stimulated your mental, like, what the heck is this boy talking about? To where you want to figure out, because now everybody's talking about it. He has had, first of all, I said this, he has the most popular diss song ever. Not the greatest, but the most popular.
Popular, yes.
Dude, this man had superstars, actors, singers, whatever, rappers at the Grammys dancing and singing along to the song. That's momentous alone.
Won 8 Grammys.
Then, and I got a lot of things that I shared on my Facebook page about different people breaking down the different aspects of what he meant by just the disses he was doing.
Yeah.
Not even talking about the political message, but he did so much in 13 minutes that I just don't get how people don't understand what he was trying to do. Like, I don't know. I feel like if everybody's talking about it so much, it would make you want to do some research, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
He had 13 minutes. That man cake was layered 100 times over. He talked political, black empowerment, people empowerment. This record still, his chain meant something, his pants meant something, his jacket meant something, the car meant something. He did nothing but visual aid, verbal aid, mental aid. Everything he did was stimulating everything about a human person. Physical, mental, emotional, everything. Everything he did had a meaning to it. And it's like, even if you didn't understand it, if everybody's talking about it and it made such a big impact and it was at the Super Bowl, do your research. And then it might enlighten you. It might enlighten you to say, oh my God, he said this in front of so-and-so. He put Trump on blast and they put the camera on Trump. And Trump didn't even know he was talking about that. Man saluted. He thought he was getting honored. He saluted the American flag. People didn't even pick the American flag. He's from Compton, Cali, Crips and Bloods.
They didn't peep it at all.
They didn't peep how he mixed it up.
Yeah.
They didn't peep the game controller. It's so much layers. So even he referenced Extension, the rapper. I don't know much about the rapper, but him and Drake had beef because Drake had stole from him. But he was the leader of the youth. He was one of the rappers about to be bigger than Drake. Supposedly Drake got him killed. It's so many, like, I can tell you, I share some videos on my Facebook. It's so many layers to how he dissed him alone to where Drake really career is over. It like for real is over. He just signed $500 million contract with Sony to where he can't ever fulfill it sales wise. He got the money up front, but he got to pay him back. That's how bad. That's how cold his diss was that people ain't even looking at as far as just the diss. But as far as the message, hey, like I said, I posted on my Facebook during the Super Bowl when it happened. While he was performing, I said, black men, stop being scared. He just showed y'all to stop being scared. Ain't no excuse for black men not to step up and stand for something no more. Period. That's just my opinion. But Kendrick showed you on the biggest stage in the world, one time a year, he stood for something. He didn't stand for just black people. He stood for all poor people.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. They didn't understand, but I enjoyed it. I like him, and not saying that I don't like Drake because it's nothing against Drake at all. I know people was like, well, people coming at him talking about they were friends and he the one started the beef. I don't know. I can't remember who started the beef. I don't know who made the first dish record or whatever. I don't know. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, whatever it is, it's still none of our business what they beefing about. And he has hit the number one if he decided to get sued or whatever. But you did your thing, Kendrick. You did your thing. I will give you that. Shout out. Um, that's so true. Tanya and Miss G, thank you for coming in. They had to go, so they gone for today. And I got the website for the roses. Are y'all able to see the chat?
I am.
I see the chat.
Okay,
I can watch it on time.
in
My
there.
cousin, I just actually was talking to my cousin. And I told her to jump in and share it with some people. So, and I said, say something. There she goes. Hey, cuz.
Hi, Nick in the house.
I said she loved the feedback. I said, say something. She was letting me know she proud of me. I said, oh, well, thank you. I said, well, jump in, girl. Add your 2 cents.
That's it. The more the merrier, baby.
Well, look, I'm gonna ask you since we was just talking about it. What you tell us what you thought about Super Bowl and Kendrick's performance in the whole game. Put on blast, right? Put on Front Street. And my big cousin too.
She loved it.
Okay, I can remember that. Now she was saying she loved the little Hardy Boy. She's saying she loved her. She basically loved me when I'm doing. Like she loved this. She loved the podcast and stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her to talk about the Super Bowl.
Make sure you subscribe, Nick.
There we go. Yep, subscribe and like, cause I love Kendrick. He's transfusing. He sure is.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Transcending. Oh, you meant transcending. He sure is.
Yeah, he is transcending.
Now the good thing about it too, he hit the people that really understood him. That message got across like in like sending cryptic messages. Everybody here can hear it, but everybody here won't hear it.
Yeah,
won't hear. And the fact that it causing them to talk about it, it is right here. I spy dead in your face.
Yeah, that's it.
You got it. You got it. That's what I'm saying. Like, where my hat go? Where my hat go? Let me drop the gear.
Yeah, it came through with flying colors. Only the ones that really understood, they knew what he was actually saying. But a lot of them, I'm telling you, it's so many that's so many. They don't even know.
I'm gonna tell you, I was on the late bus. And my neck going like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
But it's understandable, ain't it? It's understandable because look, I'm 41, right? And I ain't never listened to a whole Kendrick album. I heard his radio hits
with the times and what's going on, and the way he threw his message out there, you was able to catch it. Now, and for somebody in my generation, like I said, I'm looking around, but I'm seeing it's everybody's popping, everybody's talking about it.
Let me ask you a question, Auntie. Let me ask you a question. I'm sorry to interrupt. You know I am. When he said the words, "The revolution will be televised," how did you feel when he said that?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sitting up there like, okay, this is deep, but what do you mean? I feel like I'd have walked in the room late. Somebody need to catch me up. But that was it. Somebody need to catch me up. What's going on? I missed
something. But it grabbed you, right?
Was valuable.
It grabbed you, right?
That's
because it. Think about it. Yeah. That wasn't his generation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He was so smart. He like, I'm pulling everybody in. He went back to one of the most biggest quotes for Black people. It's just like waiting for Jesus to come back. Here how I'm comparing it to, or I'm lining them up, not comparing them. Everybody waiting for Jesus to come back because they all waiting for what's it called? At the end of the Bible, the last book,
Revelation.
Yeah.
Revelations. Everybody waiting for Revelations to come back.
Better be gone before Revelation.
Everybody since the 60s and 70s, the revolution will not be televised. So everybody's still waiting to see these little messages and somebody to come out the background and pull us all together. He said to pull everybody in Think about it. It's that deep. He said the revolution will be televised because now everything's in our face anyway. So it's so many levels. It's so like the intelligence that he had, and that's what makes me feel so good as a black man who thinks outside the box and was raised to think like that.
Wake up!
Wake up! Use your brain. Like stop being scared. Stop being a punk. That man took the biggest moment. It showed black intelligence. Used his black intelligence. Sacrificed himself. He put his career on the line. Any type of what's it called, sponsorship he could get in the future. His career, everything. And like I said, I was typing on Facebook. He's the greatest artist since Tupac. That's the definition of an artist. He's a rapper that got, after he's dropped the album and went #1, got a Pulitzer Prize winner award. Yeah, he's a real artist. Yeah, he's an artist. That man just painted a picture for all of America to come together. Period. Point blank. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, you know, a lot of people miss it and they rather see the drama in it. Oh, he did the song. Yeah, he did do the song, and I'm happy. But that was, like I said, that was one of my good songs. But also pay attention to the message. Because
pay attention to what's happening right here in your face. Quit.
They sleep.
What? That's it. But that touched enough people.
They're looking for others to handle it instead of us doing it ourselves. They sleep.
But it's going to take everybody. It's going to take everybody. That we don't need ostriches standing there with their head in the sand. Come on. And while you sitting there waiting on somebody to save you, move your A. Yeah, y'all two know I'm a little biased towards the men, right? Y'all know how I get hard on the men. And I want to speak on something else about the diss track too, so don't let me forget that. Like I said, he said, stop being scared, men. Women got their place, men got their place in this battle that we talking about. And men are the scared. We need them first. They scared. Men are scared to step up in situations like when Tupac shot them off-duty police officers and beat the case. He had the knowledge of the laws or whatever, but he did the right thing because he seen a black man getting beat down. Yeah. Stop being scared. Stand up for what we know is right. Stand up for what we know for our culture is right. Come together. Stand up with each other. Stop being punks. Stop. The women are going to fall in line. Period. If a black man leads the right way, women say it in relationships and everything, they'll fall in line. Stop being scared. Stand up, stop being punks. Yeah, because I don't know other way to say it. That I can't stand when somebody say she won't let me be the man. Wrong, you're not. You're
goddamn lie.
If you need my permission to do it, you don't know how to do it. You can't take that job. You're not qualified to do it. And now don't step up. No, you won't. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got to elevate to that.
Right. You're right, Neek. We are. I mean, and a lot of people were looking for a performer. They was looking for somebody that could give a great show because a lot of them were like, what is this we watching? Pay attention. It was totally different. And
he did the exact same thing that a lot of them do. I'm doing it right in your face. You just didn't catch it. Magic. I did it right in your face. You didn't catch it. Yeah. Wake up. Wake up. I just gave you the key. Now use it.
He can't. Here's the sad part about. And please, again, don't let me forget, because what you just said triggered my thought about the part of the diss thing I want to comment on. The sad part is, black people, we can't do nothing bluntly. We have to be cryptic with it. You get what I'm saying? We can't just say, we just can't say da 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 da. So he's showing you, okay, be smart. Boom, 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 boom. I'm giving you the blueprint. They talk about Jay-Z album, the blueprint is his greatest album, da 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 da. He just showed you in 13 minutes how to use your intelligence in so many facets. Like I said, not only did he use the art of war in his diss record, which I'm about to comment on and give y'all an example of, but even giving a political message, everything was everything was under the covers. But everybody, whether you black, white, or whatever, knew what he was talking about. They got it. They got it. They got it.
If you know,
And if
you
you
know.
didn't get it, now here's the thing, like I said with Auntie proved it. If you didn't get it, it stimulated you enough to go figure it out.
Yeah, go back and watch the video again. Y'all can tell. We
Now,
throwing some gems out there too. Yeah, go back and pay attention.
Hey, I'm gonna
come
tell you
on.
what, for real though, I thought I was the coolest OG there was, but I was never ashamed to say, hold on, wait a minute, because I would listen even when rap first came along. I'm bobbing. I try to remember some of the lyrics, but then I'd have to stop and say, wait a minute, what that mean? Oh, okay. Now a lot of times I was shocked. Oh, wait a minute, but I ain't never been too afraid to ask the question. Wait a minute, wait a minute, what that mean? Tell me.
Didn't your mama and grandma and everybody teach you that? Your daddy did. Don't be scared to ask the question.
And you
The
got
only
that
dumb,
right.
the only
You
dumb
got
question
that
they never
right.
ask is the one you don't ask.
Right. I mean, but and I got kids y'all age, and they silly want to be talking about she over there thinking she jamming. She don't even know what she bobbing her head. Well, tell me. Oh, you just shocked me. Okay, now I know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send Keita some videos. And then I want her to send them to you. And when next time we meet on here, before we go on, I want your reaction from them. Because you're gonna be like, when I send them to you, you're gonna be like, he said all that, he did all that. You're gonna get what I'm saying. But let me speak on that part about how he before I forget. So within just talking about him dissing Drake, like I said, he used the art of war. So he used the sword and shield tactic. So when everybody anticipated him playing the song, right? Remember, he was kind of playing with it. He said, but you know they like to sue.
Yeah.
So here's the catch with that. As a man, just a man versus a man. Well, if I say, oh, they like to sue, and everybody know Drake was trying to sue the Universal company, and then they was trying to come after Drake if he performed it. You can't do it now in the sport of rap. You got to be all machismo. Oh man. Mm-hmm. So now I'm handicapping you because like now if you do it, you looking sad. That's hurting your career. Mm-hmm. Art of war, sword and shield tactics. So that's the shield. The sword was after that. He still performed the song. He cut out all the lyrics that could have got it. When they said pedophile, cut that out.
He cut it out. Yeah.
When they said anything that could have got him to get sued for, he cut it out. Other than the one part that matters most. A minor. The one thing that brought everybody together. Mm-hmm. That's how cold he is. He used the sword. He used the art of war politically. Rap beat, this whatever we can call it. And on top of everything he did, he sent a message to everybody in the world, let alone rich America. He hit everybody. Like he talked about America affecting the world, let alone America affecting the people. And like I said, if you look deep, like I'm looking at it, he said, Negroes, black men, stop being scared, stand up for. And the reason I said it is he did it. He stood up for something in front of the biggest plate, the biggest plateau he could, and he stood for something that really mattered. Mm-hmm. So now on a lesser level, as far as in your community, stepping up, going to community centers, maybe running for city council, or doing anything that you can step up to help our culture out. He just showed you, bro, I did this. That means you can do that. But maybe I look too deep. Maybe I'm too deep of a thinker. I'm just saying. That's how I view what he did. While he was performing, like I said black men, and I got a whole bunch of likes and a whole bunch of hearts from men and women. I said, black men, Kendrick Lamar just said, stop being scared. Mm-hmm. Including myself.
Yeah, that's it.
I tip my head and I take a sip. I digress.
And they did like great photos of him, especially the part when he was smiling, like before he was getting started.
You talking about that one?
I said, oh, okay. I said, they got him. I said, it was good though. I appreciate it. Okay, let's move on because we gotta get up off of here in a few minutes. You know, we can't be doing no 2-hour show tonight. So I want to talk about it's kind of like a couple of weeks old, but with me being able to do this on Saturdays, it's way past my time. But the Detroit rapper Dank Demos, I wanted to talk about her a little bit. If anybody's seen it, she is the young lady. She's the local rapper for Detroit. Heavy set young lady. She was trying to get a lift to go somewhere. And the Lyft driver, when he pulled up, he had an argument with her. Well, not they wasn't even arguing. He just told her he had a small car. Somebody said it was like I don't know if it was a Cadillac or it was something. I'm not sure what kind of car it was, but it was a sedan car. And she was trying to get in the car, and he told her, no, like, no, you can't get in here. And she was trying to figure out like why. And he was like, you can't get in my car. Like, basically, you can't get in my car because of your size. I cannot be able to transport you in my car. He didn't come out and say that actually, but that was the reason. He was just letting her know, especially with foreigners, foreigners be direct. They ain't about to say anything else extra. They pretty much direct on how they feel and what they gonna say. So he was just letting her know, like, no, you can't get in here. And so she went to Twitter. She was asking Twitter, people on Twitter, was she wrong? Because she was mad. So she filed a discrimination charge on Lyft for allegedly refusing her service, for the guy allegedly refusing her service due to her size. So Lyft investigated it. The guy ended up losing his job. I've seen a lot of people post her pictures, because even in there, she was like, she can't help the size she is. I'm not sure if y'all seen her. I'm not sure if have you seen her? Have any of y'all seen her? Y'all haven't seen her?
I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pull up what you call so y'all could at least see that.
I was about to ask a question, but I'm gonna refrain from asking to give you a description of how she looked.
I'm about to show you a picture of how she looked, and I just want to know, like,
I'm about to rip a hole in that ass. This some bullshit.
Okay, I can see my language. I hope y'all see her.
Oh hell no! Come on, man. You know damn well.
Okay, so
let me act like I was raised.
And that's the card. It's showing the card just a little bit. It's not really giving it, but it wasn't a, because you know with Lyft and what's the other one? Uber, they got certain size vehicles you could get. Like, you could get an extra large if that's what you need. They got the smaller ones depending on who all is riding with you. So, okay, I hope you've seen it. Did you get to see the picture, Neat? I'm not sure if you've seen it or not. So, a lot of people are coming at her because the Lyft driver ended up losing his job behind it. A lot of people are coming to her and saying she's wrong because of her size, and she knew she couldn't get in a car. He shouldn't have never lost his job. And my thought is, and she was telling them, like, she can't help the size she is. And when me and my daughter was listening to the video, we was like, you can't help it. But then when me and Auntie was talking today, it did like give me a different like mindset look on it though. But when me and my daughter looked at the video and we was talking, we was like, you just fat. You could lose weight. Like, you can help that. That's something that you are able to do. You able to lose weight to get that weight off of you. So it's not like it was something else. But when Auntie mentioned it today, she was like, it could be a health reason or whatever. She didn't break down and say that she have any health issues because she's a rapper. She's fine. But they had pictures of her like sitting inside her SUV. She was on the what's the show with what's his name? Charlamagne the God. What's that show called? The morning show. What is it?
Yeah, the morning show. The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was on there. She couldn't sit in a regular chair. They had a computer chair. And she said, y'all got something else? I can't sit in that. So they gave her a half of a seat where 3 people could sit on that seat, and that she was comfortable in that. So a lot of them are cutting her up saying she was wrong. They need to hire that guy back. You know, he got a family to take care of, whatever. So what's y'all thoughts on that?
She could have issues going on that are beyond her control, and it could be medication that she on that is helping her on one hand but causing the weight on the other hand. Now, but you know, my thing is this: with providing transportation for people, Yeah. But that's just like, you know, if you
Face.
go to the airport or something, you XYZ big, you might have to buy double seats. Or like on the morning show, they had to provide her something that she could sit in. She's
I
not going to sit in a regular chair without
think she drives wherever she going. I don't know if she been
she,
to the airport.
well, I'm just saying, if you know, you look at her and see her frame, if she go to the airport, she's gonna probably have to buy extra wide,
Mhm.
you know, if she
Ain't no
uh
probably. She got to.
right, well, okay, I'm trying to be nice about it, but okay. But to be mad now, had it
Somebody
been
got to be
me,
the bad guy, Auntie. Go ahead and be nice, because I swear to God, when I answer, I'm about to rip a hole
had
in
it
this
been
shit.
me, I know that I don't want a little Volkswagen Bug or a little something like that coming to pick me up. I'm gonna need more room than that.
I need more room.
You know, I'm gonna require more room than that. But
I'm
I
gonna
would
be
also be leery about, you know, I know how tall I am. So if he would have came in a, let's say, a big truck, I get in and out of a Tahoe. I gotta hold on. I gotta lift myself up.
Mhm.
Now, if she can lift herself up, that's good. But if she can't pull her own weight, you ain't gonna be able to get in here.
Who gonna help you get up in there? Cause I
Right. We ain't gonna you need to be specific on what you need, baby.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Nick said she said she don't agree with the young lady. Cars have suspension, and I think that was like the issue because cars do have suspension and the size of the passenger can mess up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it could totally mess up a person's car with due to the size of a person. And like you said, they can would you say that's pituitary disorder? What is it?
Pituitary gland. Pituitary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, um so I'm not sure if she have that. It didn't say. I didn't go deep and further into it or whatever to see if she actually has a health issue. And I mean, I used to be bigger than what I am, and I lost weight. So anybody could do it. If you really want to sit up there and lose weight, you could lose weight. So I'm just being honest. I'm not discrediting her at all. I'm
Hey,
not against her at all. I'm just
I'm about to be Charlemagne the God on this topic. I'm sorry. I'm about look, people gonna be mad. I don't give a damn. I'm about to be real about it, but I'm about to lay a hole in her ass. I'm sorry. This is bullshit. It's
we
bullshit.
ready. We ready.
It's
What you
bullshit. Look, okay, so let me get the tactful stuff out the way so I can be ignorant. I'm just gonna be real about it. I'm gonna be blatant about it, how I'm saying it. Look, first of all, she knew what the situation was when the car pulled up. Her insecurities hit. She knows how big she is. He said what he said. She got in her feelings. She
Mhm.
probably had somebody with her, so she had to play a role. She knows lift. She can get a lawsuit and it's clout for the internet for her career. That's
Yeah.
it on that end. Period. That's all that was. Now the reality of it is you know how fucking big you is. Period. You could be on 600 pounds in your life. From whatever you showed me, it looked like she could be on. Look, Auntie, don't do that. You know she ain't. I ain't lying. She can be on 600 pound life. So you know what the play is. Forget all the little attention. I don't care how cold of a rapper she is. Yeah, you might want to stunt and talk that talk. It's a false sense of security that you have built for yourself to be out here walking around on the earth. Nah, nigga, you know you're big as hell.
I-
Lose weight. It's health issues involved and all that. You know, but that's the same. It's just like women who go on a beach knowing they shouldn't wear what they wear, and women say it when they see them. Now she knows she shouldn't be wearing that, but still put on the front. I'm sexy. I look good. Why these men ain't talking to me? Well, nah, because no, you don't look good. But see, if somebody say something to you, especially a man, you get in your feelings, you want to have an attitude back at them. Well, nah, I'm just that dude that's not. I'm like Corey Holcomb. Hell with that shit. No, you know you big as hell. This little Prius pulled up, and you know what you order. Here's the thing, nobody said. I mean, you didn't say it, Keita, but I'm just saying. I went left. I'm on the tangent. Forgive me. You know what you ordered.
That.
You ordered a car.
you
So
order
evidently you broke. Let's talk about it. You're a broke rap up and rising rapper, and you ordered something trying to be cheap for you and your girlfriend. I'm pretty sure she wasn't by herself. I'm just assuming because as big as she is, she need help doing something. So she probably always got somebody with her.
And she had pictures of her in an SUV. Her SUV probably was in the
Oh,
shop
that
doing
was the
suspension
pictures of
work.
the SUV is probably her at a video shoot or at somebody's house sitting
the
in it.
yeah,
Now
she
she
was
could have ran
it
them.
was it was parked and she was sitting in it, but she couldn't get like all the way in it. And somebody
You know
was
what I'm
like,
saying? Come on, man. Come on, man.
they said you couldn't even drive it because her stomach was touching the steering wheel. Like you can't drive that.
So
Yeah.
so if you order a lift, so matter of fact, now saying like this, you set it up. You did this for clout to set up to try to sue them to get some money.
And it sounds like
Because you order your car for Lyft. I've ordered cars for people. I use Lyft myself. You pick, they have different levels, different money.
right.
You can pick a Yukon XL.
Yeah, you can.
And I don't care how big you are, unless you damn near at 700, 800, 600, them back seats fold down.
Mm-hmm.
So your stomach can plop on top of the back seat. You sit in that last row, you fold them seats down. Oh, yeah. And you can boop, whatever you got extra. Titties and belly. So you could have ordered that. So we either can look at the angle as she did it on purpose to try and get a lawsuit for clout and get her career known, get her name known out there, or we could say she was broke and then had the money, and now you getting your feelings, and now you still be on some bullshit. I'm done. Because that didn't piss me off. That didn't piss me off.
Because I mean, if you'd have came in my court, we're gonna need a car or something close to what this person had. Now you showed me you could have got in that car. You showed me you could have got in that car and made the ride. I might judge in your favor, but you can't get in that car and in a safe manner. I can't roll with you. See, and I don't know, but look like as big as she is, you would need to have requested something with even seatbelt extensions. They do have those. That would let me know. You know, they do have seatbelt extensions.
I don't think she was worried about the seatbelt.
But still, if I'm providing this,
oh shit,
my insurance
I'm done.
is required that even passengers have their seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You did not say you needed a vehicle with seatbelt extensions. You can't be buckled in. So I'm gonna have to back up, sit back up, sit back up.
I tell you had to tap tap.
Thank you for clarifying that, Neek. Yeah. Yeah, so that's
oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
y'all are a mess. Y'all are
I miss Auntie. Hey Auntie.
y'all are a mess.
Hey, what's it called? Keeping it real with Keita, right?
Right.
You keep it real.
You gotta keep it real.
Yeah.
Look, cuz said I love Auntie. Everybody love Auntie.
I love Valentine.
Auntie be keeping it real.
I'm just gonna
She's
tell
just
you,
a
gonna roll up.
lady.
I'm
Auntie
gonna roll
a
up
lady.
and look. I'm gonna rub my. Where you going?
Okay,
Now,
so play devil's advocate since you said that. Auntie, you roll up in your little Prius or whatever. It looked like a Prius to me. How would your conversation that went
hey,
with
I
it?
got
Let's
a little
entertain the
car look
crowd.
like a little bitty egg. I'm gonna look and say, baby, did you say what size car you needed? And then I got to know I'm about to hold on for a minute. I'm calling now. If she break my car,
You gotta make sure she could get in there first. But
right?
you
I can't do no extra. I can't do no extra to help you.
call Lyft and call a backup. Be like, look, we need some a bigger.
Hold up.
I need a Tahoe.
Auntie, would you have politely got out the car and had a conversation with her one-on-one, woman to woman?
No, she would have told her straight up when she opened up. She would have told her when she
I
opened
probably would have looked and said, "God Almighty." Well, you know we don't provide that service. I can't push you. I can't help you.
Baby, my seat don't go up no further.
The front seat is all the way up where it can go.
Oh God. All
What kind of car do you normally ride in, baby?
I'm just saying.
And you take me to court, we're gonna be in. I don't need the lawyer. Forget that. We in the court. Well, Judge, here's a car, just like what I have. Mhm. Even if I gotta go rent it for the day, Miss Rapper,
Oh God,
can you just show
I got
that you
tears.
can get in the car?
I got a tear right here. I'm sorry, Auntie.
If you can get in the car, if you can get in the car and be able to ride in a safe, law-abiding manner.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on, Auntie. Like Cuz said, cars got suspensions.
Right. Now she get in that car and you hear something go pop. There's nothing I could have did for you. Pop. Don't stand by
You gotta wear
windows and
okay.
stuff.
So look,
Don't-
you ain't even thought about this. Even if you don't hear no noise and she able to fit in, y'all gotta stop. Her extra
When you
momentum
get
from
to
the weight,
ride, when you
and you
get
get
to
to hit
ride,
your brakes, you might slide about 20 feet.
when you get to riding, that backside that she on, it start dropping like you got
That's
hydraulics
gonna cost
on
you
that
more
mother, like you
gas
hitting
just to pull the
switches.
car.
Yeah.
We're gonna be dropping like you hitting switches. It's gonna be like Cleo and set it off. Pop, pop, hit the switches. That car drop it, boom, boom. They're gonna say
Hey, but
she
you're
the
gonna have to hit the
elbow.
gas. You're gonna have to hit the gas a little harder.
No, we hit the gas, we burning up. The
It's
car
gonna,
going on
it's gonna be
fire.
on the wheelie. It's gonna be on the wheelie all the way there. So you ain't got
It's gonna start a fire. All that friction is
So you're
gonna
gonna have
start
to
a
throw a
fire.
little extra on that fee you just paid for this trip.
I
You
ain't
gonna
gonna be
have
able
to
to
throw
do
me
it.
extra
I ain't
30
gonna
or
be able to
40.
do it. I be to seeing her. She's standing on that corner. I'm going around the block and say, I just caught a flat. She needed. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. Because
So when you pull around to the house and you see her standing out front, you just gonna keep going.
that wasn't me. Yep, it wasn't me.
you know they
Hold on.
your
So
car.
I'm gonna do this. You know,
I don't give a dang. I'm gonna call Lift back.
In the car.
So
I'm
I'm
calling
gonna
Lift
ask
back.
you. I'm gonna ask
I'm
you,
calling.
Keita. You pull up in your Prius, and you see she done called you. What you gonna do?
Same thing. Like, hold on. She could try to get up in there, but baby, if it ain't working, hold on. Let me call somebody else for you. Let me call somebody
Are you
else.
gonna have a talk with her?
Yeah, I have a talk with her.
What you gonna say? Let everybody know what you talk. How the conversation gonna go?
I'm gonna let her know, like, sweetheart, like, look, I'm sorry, but you can't. This ain't gonna work out. This ain't gonna
You
work
should have said you needed the bus.
baby. Look,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
not the bus. Not the bus.
You need the bus.
You said the bus.
The bus.
She can't fit on the bus.
She gonna sideways. She gonna sideways up on.
She can in the back row.
And she
I rode
gonna
the bus
sit.
a lot of my life.
That's it.
That back seat, she can fit on that back seat, but she got to sit in
Yeah.
the middle and block everybody else off.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that she sit on that front side seat, ain't nobody else gonna be.
Well, she can sit there too, but she gonna cut everybody off walking back. They might trip over her feet.
Well, hey, you can do, but you can't do that. I mean, I understand it, and I you could be in your feelings. I understand it. You could have been really emotional, but
She could have just been.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you both of you. Okay. Y'all got to bear with me because I'm trying to be serious somewhat about 3%. The rest of this shit's some bullshit to me. This is hilarious. So as a woman in tune with their feelings, you're not that big, but she's a woman. Knowing she's that big,
she gotta keep it. She
wait,
gotta.
wait. Let me ask. She went to the app and called for the car. Now, whether she was doing it for clout or whatever, she still got to worry about the person that's with her, whoever being embarrassed and all that shit. Tell me, emotional wise, like something about her processing this shit. I need to know some answers. I need something.
I don't really know her like that, but hold on. Let me try to play the video. Y'all can hear her. Y'all can hear her attitude. Let me play the video for you.
Auntie, what we doing now?
I'm trying to.
Cuz, come on, cuz.
Babe.
Come on, cuz. Where you at? Help me out.
fit in this car. Yes, I can. So, I'm sorry. What am I doing with my money? Well, I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged. So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car? Yeah, you need to order a bigger car. What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
I'm looking at you, dang.
I can't fit in this car. Because the car is small in the back. My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car? Or another lift.
You are going to.
I got very tired. What? I got what? Okay, so that was it. But yeah, so he basically told her, and you could just tell her attitude on how she felt about it. Period. And she's trying to let him know. She said her best friend has a Benz and she could fit in the car.
Well,
Oh shit.
it depends on what kind of Benz. I mean, all sizes and shapes. But baby, I don't have a Benz. You can't. And I support women being love yourself. I support that women and men. I support that. And I believe if you walk proud in your body that you have. Now, like I said, I've seen people that because of medical conditions, you are not in control of that. It could be based from all kind of stuff, but I'm not going to perpetrate a lie for you, babe. You can't fit in my car. When you put in that app what you needed, did you say a XL truck? Did you say because I think they do truck vans or but you didn't say you want a little economy car.
I was gonna say a van is fine. Most definitely, because you see a lot of the people on 600-pound life, they be in vans and stuff. I don't even know if they've been in a car. They are in something bigger, is what I'm trying to say.
We're not gonna put you in there where fire department have to cut off my doors to let you out.
Oh God. I gotta let y'all talk. I can't. This is look at the comments. This cuz comment. Oh God.
She said he has eyes. Exactly.
That's why I would have rolled past and called them. This person need a Mack truck. They need a Chevy Caravan. They need a Chrysler Caravan, whatever it's called.
A Grand Caravan would have done.
We can't do that.
Listen. Oh God. I'm trying to be tactful and still, but this shit's fucking me up because I want to attack. Oh God, I want to attack it so bad. Listen, after hearing the recording, a part of me still feel like it's for clout. But if she sounds so innocent to where she was being genuine, and it's like once that thing pulled up, that's why I said somebody had to be with her. The reason I say somebody had to be with her is because her self-esteem and ego got checked. She knew she couldn't fit in that car, but she had to play the role now. Mm-hmm. But she probably was broke. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rappers coming up, they put on images, they struggling, and they ain't got it. She's funding her own career.
Yeah, she's a local rapper.
She probably don't get it. Let's just keep it real, and that's okay. But it's one thing that I heard a rapper say years ago that everybody applauded, and I've never been a fan of. It said, "Ain't no future." Well, no, the saying was, "Ain't no future in your front." And I'm with that, but a lot of people will say, "Front till you fake it till you make it."
I don't like fake it till you make it. I can't.
But a lot of people live by that.
Yeah, they do. I don't. I was like, now ain't no future in your front. That was a song back in the day. So that was one of my. That was
the cut.
So, yeah, my daughter used to be like, "Oh, mama, try to fake it till you make it." I can't, baby. I ain't nothing fake about this. I can't pretend. I can't fake none of that.
Listen, let me tell you how cold I am with it. I done got this newfound love of jewelry, and I told my kids, listen, we islands, we don't put nothing fake on our body. We don't do no cubic zirconiums. You know, if it ain't gold or diamonds, whether white gold or yellow gold, we don't do it. You know, this is just a standard I'm setting. This is just how I think. This is what I want. Whatever. But I recently came around a little necklace at the pawn shop for $375. It's bad. I ain't gonna lie, but it's silver with cubic zirconia. I had to ask people, like, man, should I get this for my son? You know, he got real diamond rings, real nice watches. I done bought my daughters real diamond rings, real diamond earrings. I don't know what year it was, but for my daughter's Christmas, I got matching diamond earrings for her, her mama, big sister, older sister, all diamond earrings, first earrings, all that. Anytime I get the ears pierced, diamond earrings. My mother set the standard on that. So I had to ask people because of how I feel. My point of saying all that is ain't no future in your front. I don't live by that code. I don't live by that code. Fake it till you make it. That's what I'm getting at. So I say all that to say this. She know how big she is. And if you ain't got the money, then you need to humble yourself and ask your friend, can you pitch an extra 20 so I can get this goddamn Yukon XL so we can ride out to wherever the hell we going? Or if you was going to some boy's house or the club or something, whatever the situation was, you know you big as hell. I grew up with people, you know what I'm saying, close to me who are very large like that from Mississippi. From, you know what I'm saying, I grew up seeing bigger people in my life, some from here. It's okay. I was bony growing up. It's however God makes you and where you at, you have no control of that. You only can control working out and dieting. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly. It could be a change behind that, most definitely.
Change. And like Cuz said, I have a pituitary problem. Andre the Giant, one of the most beloved wrestlers, had a pituitary issue. So I don't want to even be out here. I'm laughing and clowning and stuff because I'm silly, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm heartless and don't care. But the reality of it is if I take away the fact that she was doing that for clout and she was genuine in what she was doing, honey, honey boo boo. But the women say honey boo boo. But I don't know if that's old or not. But honey child, that's old. Auntie, you know about honey child.
Child, yes, sir.
You know how big you are. You know how big you are. Every day when you wake up and you got to use a brush to wipe your back and get to your leg and your booty and all that, and you got to. I got one from Dollar Tree to hit my back. I'm 6'2". I went bought one 2 days ago and a sponge. And I use a rag, a sponge, and that loofah. I ain't ashamed. You 600. You 500.
That
no shame.
That was a bit much.
That's guessing. That's guessing.
You know what? Don't get me started. You know what? Come on, man. Come on, man. What Boosie say? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Nice. I collected myself for a moment. I would turn to the. Hey, you know what? Look, man. Come on. You got. I've ordered. Listen, my best female friend Quintez. She didn't even know how to use Lyft, and she was going somewhere. No, she was somewhere, and she said, "Bro, I need to get home. I got you. I don't know how to order. No, I wanted her to come over to my house and hang with me. I don't know how to use Lyft. I had to order it for her. I had to walk her through it. You know how Lyft, it tells you. Look, I done showed my hairline. Let me put my hat back. Look.
Boy.
This woman got me looking crazy. Look, you got choices. Auntie, I ain't putting your age out there, but I can guarantee as old your age. I ain't gonna say as old as you are. Fuck that. I ain't about to.
I'm blessed to be this old. I'm cool with it.
Look. You know how to use Lyft, don't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. But you know they got different sizes of cars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, enough said. If you walking around here and you got about 4 folds, you know, some of us got 2, some of us got 1. That 3 to 4 stage, you got to be a couple of 100 extra.
Yeah.
Anytime you big enough to where you can't wash your whole body with your hands, and like me, I'm 6'2", I'm 240, 250. Hey, I can't get my back the way I want to get my back, so I gotta, get a look standard.
You gotta
need some help.
I'm cool with that. So if I'm 240, 250, and you pushing on 40, 450, 500, and I'm 6'2" and a half.
But you see, she's short. She looked like she's about 5'3".
Keita, you look now. You about to tear?
I'm just saying. You know, the shorter they are, the more heavier they look, or whatever. She looked like she's about 5'3", 5'2", 5'2", 5'3".
See, that's what I'm talking about. See the goddamn look. So she an Oompa Loompa, and she weigh more than me. So she a hobbit. She a hobbit. She was on the movie. She a hobbit. And she weigh more than me. You know dang well she can't see her feet. And you telling me she gonna try to get in a two-door sedan car. She know better. I don't have no pity. Listen, respectfully, if I was in her face and was able to talk to her about this, I would start off just like I did tonight. Polite. I said, ma'am, look here. The first thing I'm gonna ask you, can I have a real conversation with you and not care about hurting your feelings? If she say yes, auntie, I might have to be auntie. You get what I'm saying?
That's it, baby. I only know how to give you the truth. I can't.
That's
I
it.
ain't gonna be able to.
That's it. That's it.
Tap
Okay,
it.
so we gonna move on from that one. I'm gonna just touch a little bit on it. I'm not gonna get deep into it. I wanted to talk a little bit about poly relationships. Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit on it. I'm gonna do more research on poly relationships, and I wish I could get somebody that's actually in
I
one.
got somebody for you.
You got somebody that would come on.
Oh, I got somebody that's been in the poly game for 30 years, and I've been knowing her since I was in fifth grade, fourth, fifth,
Mhm.
and sixth grade. And she introduced me to the swinger lifestyle, and she's very educated. She's a licensed relationship therapist, and she will be very perfect. And she's very honest and confident and everything.
Yeah, I want to talk to her. I want to see if she'll come on the show.
Oh,
'Cause-
she has her own show that she hosts, and she would gladly come on your show.
okay. Yeah, so I hear about it a whole lot. The one dude I always seen you like his quotes or whatever he put, the Michael guy on Facebook. I always
Yeah,
seen you
yeah.
his stuff. So he was talking about it one day, talking about, Molly, monogamy, and this type of relationship or whatever. So I just wanted to just touch base on it. I would love to get somebody on the show that is going through, that are just living this out. Me, I don't think it's personally for me. I don't think I would be able to do that, or it's not for me. I'll put it that way. But for anybody else, it could be. What you think, Natalie? I'm gonna let her go first because I know Ralph about to take the show.
Well, I mean, if everybody involved can agree on it, I'm not here to push my values or views on nothing. I know for me, I wouldn't. I know that wouldn't be for me, but I'm not saying it's wrong, and I'm not here to judge nobody. But you have to be, I would think, be dealing with for real grown ass people who know. Coming in with bull crap, that would be the thing. You don't have to come with bull crap. We all own it. Now, everybody know the rules. Are you ready to play this game? But a lot of times, reason why we have the situations that we do have, because people don't, they want the scale tilted in their favor. I want to be able to mess with, a lot of times in relationships, and you got women that's just as bad as me. I want to mess with you, her, and them without putting my hand on the table, without showing it. So, but I think in most that I've heard about and that I've seen on talk shows, they lay it all out there. It's all out there. And they have to come together in agreement if they're going to add
Yeah,
somebody new to the equation and
yeah.
whatnot.
And I like the fact that they upfront, they will let you know in the beginning. I do like that, but it still ain't for me.
And I mean, looking and listening and a lot of people that I've seen that does the have done the documentaries that they may have started out or was introduced and lived the lifestyle for some years. And a lot of them will back out and be like, I don't want this no more. Or they don't like that, they regret opening themselves up to this type of lifestyle. And you
Hmm.
can't be in that lifestyle if you have a jealous personality, a jealous spirit.
You
It's not for.
most definitely can't. Not at all. It ain't for you. If you get that type, if you a jealous person, that's not for you. Period. Okay, Mister.
Um,
Come on, Mister Pick Me. Let us know Let us know what you thinking.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
but the first thing I want to say is I think that show, because she will do it. All I gotta do is tell her I want her on there. So that's my homie. That's gonna be one of them shows, a catapult. Like, you gotta be set up just right, because it's gonna be some healthy conversations, some educational tools. It's gonna open your eyes to stuff you didn't know, auntie didn't know about that lifestyle, things you might not imagine. Like, she's very educated and all that stuff. So I wanted to say that first. Two, I just earlier talked to my sister about how, I stand real big on, when it comes to women dealing with other women and dealing with another man. It's, it ain't even about money in my eyes. It's when a woman wants a man. So for instance, it came across, and this all goes back to the polygamy thing. It came across on my Facebook, and it showed Neo kissing his three girlfriends before he went on the stage. And I told her, I said, it bothers me when women get on men about cheating so much and all this, when we see two diagrams of those situations. We see one diagram where women, don't you cheat on me, woo, 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 woo. But then you see another set of women, and when I say set, culture, where women accept men cheating on them and they're okay with it. A lot of times finances play a factor, because when people say, well, granddaddy had a family across the town, but he took care of them. It's all these buts. Then you see women who talk about the real, like, in men's nature is to procreate. You break it down scientifically. You break about African cultures. You break it down, and all these things can be accepted and digested. But the thing is, it comes down to that individual woman.
Right.
As a man, we're always the bad guy. This is the catch I wanted to throw in there. We're always the bad guy, no matter what. Nobody looks at the woman and say, and I'm saying culturally, I'm saying generalizing. Nobody looks at the woman, well, you bad for letting him do that. I'm not saying personable. I'm not saying when you talk to your girlfriend or your cousin or your auntie. I'm talking about society wise. Nobody convicts the woman for allowing a man to whatever. If she agrees with it, whatever, it goes bad, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. Nobody attacks the woman. Man is always the bad guy. That's my
A-
biggest issue. As
well,
a man, go
a
ahead.
lot of times in that scenario, I mean, we got from generations, 3, 4 back, where women were told, that's just a man nature. You deal with it. Pray on it, honey. It'll get better. You deal with it. Well, he's gonna do that. You just stay in there. And they were taught that regardless what, you stay married. You don't hold him responsible for his actions. That was 2, 3 generations ago. I mean, and I've listened to women that are my age, older, and some younger, that believe that. That's what they were taught. It was fed to them. Now, everybody wasn't right. I no, no. I mean, and for the ones who that's what they uh agree with, and that's what they've been taught, 9 out of 10, you can't change that thinking for that. They're not going for it now. But when this is not what my life is for, let's go ahead and we're gonna get together. We're gonna put it on the wood. I followed your lead. I will follow your lead. What you do, what you show me, this, that, and the other. But when you show me this is how you move, you're telling me this is how you want me to move back.
Yeah.
If that's my choice. So don't be mad.
Mm-hmm.
But women will turn around and dog walk that woman. But see, I ain't never, and I done had 2 girls and I bought them up. Don't worry about what the masses say. Who? When they tell you they, if you can't point out they to me, we ain't talking about them. Mm-mm.
So, auntie, before
I feel you on that, Nick. Nick.
and And I have to ask you this question, being from the generation you're from. I would love to ask you on this public platform, why does money play such a factor from the old school to the new school about why a woman will allow a man to say it's okay to cheat? Because like I said, back in the day, is daddy had a family over here, but as long as he took care of the bills and all that type of stuff, mama turned her head. She knew that's a woman's nature, a man's nature, like you said. Why does money play such a factor when it should be about that man's character and integrity?
Well, a lot of times you sitting up there with 5 little babies, you got to worry about them babies eating. Point blank period. You got to worry about them babies eating. And you had two different categories of men. You had the ones that's going to go out and work hard with our work, they hustling hand or whatever it is, to make sure that his number one woman and the babies eat. So a
Mhm.
lot of times they would say, well, okay, he might know Mr. Bob is looking at you. Go on and smile at Mr. Bob. Sit on his lap. We gonna eat steak, beef roast tonight. We gotta eat. Don't nobody want to be hungry and starving. And even back then, you had. I can remember coming up and seeing certain women who was by themselves, had good jobs, and they believed even back then. One lady messed with this man who had a woman. But when she wanted to be bothered with him, she go pick him up, take him to the barber shop, buy him a new outfit. So when he go with her wherever she plan on going that night, he looking good, he smelling good. He might even spend the night with her that night. Then he gone on back home. But he got a new outfit. He smelling good. He out here looking. He go back and deal with whatever he got to deal with his women, with his main woman. And I'm sitting up there wondering why is she going? She ain't no bad looking woman. But they had got used to probably being by themselves. They don't want an everyday man. Yeah, he do what he fit the bill.
Yeah.
So can I ask you one last question? And I promise I'm done after this. What is a man to do?
What is a man to do? First of all, you ain't got to go lay down with every dog that comes switching their
But
tail in
hear me
front
out,
of
hear
you.
me out, hear me out. What I mean by that is, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was gonna catch it. What I mean by that is, first of all, when you talk about that man allowing his wife to do that, that ain't no man. That's a boy. That's a whole nother conversation. That ain't no
Yeah,
man.
that is not a man.
That
But
ain't a
I
man.
mean, I'm just saying
But
it.
no, I got you. Because you know what I mean. That's why I let you speak. Because I'm learning from you. I'm learning. I asked you a question, but I'm just responding now. That ain't no man. So we're gonna cut him out the conversation.
Okay.
Now the man who had the two families and provided for them all, and then the man who he got it going on and she got it going on, like you said, she picked him up because she don't be lonely, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm about to speak on them too. So by public demand, the man wasn't the wrong guy in those scenarios because by society standards at that time, that was accepted. Would you agree?
Hmm.
Okay. Now when shit hit the fan though, and when these women are teaching their girls and daughters and stuff, who's the bad guy?
Sometimes you a victim of your consequences, your what you done saw. You get a lot of strong women because they was raised by strong women who had
Oh,
to. When
okay.
you
Now
17, 18, beating this guy, you think this guy is everything
I love
but
that
the
you
heel of
said
the
that.
bread.
I love that you said that, but that does not directly answer what I asked you because in
Well,
them two scenarios, those two scenarios, the women knew and the women chose, so they had the power. The
look, you
mother
got
who let the mother who let the wife who let the husband go out there and had the other family,
wait a
and
minute,
like
but how's she gonna stop him?
no, it
Yeah.
ain't about stopping them. It's not about stopping them.
She
It's about
she
what you allow.
but this is what I'm saying. A lot of times, especially back then, every predominant woman in her lifestyle in her life, rather it been her mother, her grandmother, her great grandmother, or if she didn't have anybody close like that, it was his mother, his grandmother. This is what they were trained. You
Yeah.
stay with them.
No,
And
that's what I'm getting at. No. That's what I'm getting at though. That's I'm pivoting off that. I'm with you, and I'm not saying that's healthy teaching.
right. So let me ask you this: if that's what you was taught, and like a lot, most of them that I know either came from apostolic background or either Jehovah Witness background.
What
You
about Southern
stay.
Baptist?
No, I'm just saying these two are the main ones where I've
I know I
seen
was messing with you.
that
I'm
it
messing.
was drilled in them. You stay with your husband no matter what. You stay no matter what. He can beat you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. You keep praying. You stay with him. He can be effing everybody in the block. You still stay with him. And I've heard women say, "So at least I got a husband. She ain't got no husband." Well, if he's just a husband on paper, what good is he? You know, and I've seen how it affects
Yeah.
their children, their children that were born in, say, the late 80s, the early 90s, and I've seen how that affect them. Older women, I've seen how that affect them. This is what they was told. So instead of being told, if you're not enough for him, leave him. Leave him.
Okay, so right there. Okay, so the reason I'm gonna stop you right there is because that 70s, 80s transition is when the government came in and gave assistance for the women to feel empowered to lead the man. So prior to that, and again, I'm going off the pivot of agreeing with you about what they was taught. The only narrative I'm talking about though is the man is still dogged as being the bad guy.
Well, I don't
Okay.
care who he is. I mean, because I'm gonna tell you, we go back to the '60s where they set up the whole welfare system. But they said, ladies, you can get this, and we will give you food stamps to feed your babies. We'll give you rent at a subsidized account so y'all can live. But the thing is, the man have to be out of the
Man, I'd
house.
be out of there.
Now, the man had two choices. He can go to work and take care of his and stay, or he can go. And then he starts saying, well, they said this, that, and if I got bringing more income in this household off of a government check that they giving me because we got 5 babies, then you can muster up to bring in the house. The government ain't put you out. You put yourself out.
I
You
mean,
wanted all the play and that. You didn't
that's
want the
that's,
responsibility.
that's true, but hold on. We done through the government and everybody else in here. We ain't throwing this. Go back to your direct question because like she said, what if the woman didn't know? A lot of women don't
Yeah,
know, and
that's it. That
out. It's their choice to either stay or their choice to either leave. And like you said back then, a lot of them didn't. You got to realize a lot of them didn't leave. Like she said, a lot of them told them you got to stay with this man through thick and thin, you know. But a lot of them didn't leave because of security.
They were scared.
Yeah.
What
And
is I'm gonna do? I've heard women say that. What am I gonna do?
I
I
got
got
these
these
kids.
kids.
What do I plan on doing? So at the end of the day, if he's out there and he done got two households, who you think supposed to be the bad guy?
well, if y'all really want to know my answer, you're not gonna like it. I'm just being devil's advocate at this point. If that's how she was raised and she didn't have an option, and I'm not saying none of this is cool, it's just what it was. And that's what the nature was is he can't be the bad guy, she can't be the loser. It's that two negatives attract, and then it is what it is. They don't repel each other. It's just a sad situation black people was put in because you can't blame the black man for being taught because black men were taught by their fathers what it's okay to be like this. This is a man's nature. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. God dang it. I got an emergency phone call coming in. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, no. Hello.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I get what he's saying, but we really about to end this today. I gotta get up. I gotta go to church in the morning. Um, so we're gonna end this today. And thank you for tuning in, Nick Nick. Thank you, Tanya and Miss G. Uh, let me see this very scenario is why I was taught by my father to always find money.
That's it. That's it. Done deal. That is it.
Mhm.
And a lot of I'm with that 100%. And in being in that, if it's not conducive for me to be there, I need every woman I done ever came in contact. If I don't do nothing, I'm trying to preach to them. You don't have to stay and tolerate that. Leave.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have to stay and take that. No, I can't believe that I would never, never advocate that a woman. But you gotta, you know, if it sometimes it take time. If it means you got to get yourself together, line up your ducks so you can do that. If you got a good uh family background or friends that are supportive, that'll be like, okay, you can come, you can stay here, because you don't need to let nobody know everything where all your secret places to hide if you need refugees.
Right.
Go. We you know, but
That's it. That's it. So that's it right there. They not supposed to know everything, but the scenarios could go different ways. It just depends, cause like I said, look at Tina Turner's situation. Um, how she tried to get away from Ike, and her mother was basically done told on her. She trying to get
yeah,
away. So when she thought she could trust her mother and she could go there, he letting her know where he at. But then again, he was paying the mother's bills.
yeah.
So it just depends on the situation. So like I said, we're gonna go and call it a night. I'm getting tired. We're gonna call it a night, Mr. I don't know where Ralph done went to.
Ika. Oh,
I know he
oh,
on.
oh, oh, oh. Well, I'm glad we had this. It opened up some doors, but yeah, I'm with you. I am 11 o'clock, baby. I'm out. Love
Yeah.
you. Love, peace, and soul.
Yep.
I,
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share the video out. If you can, if you're able to. Thanks for tuning in. Please tune in again next Saturday, at 8 o'clock. I'm probably come on earlier. I'm not sure. So tune in Saturday. I will post it on my page. Just look out for it. Tune in Saturdays at 8 o'clock. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a great, great rest of your night. And see you all later. Have a good one. Good night. Thanks for coming in, Miss G. And we'll be back next week. I'll have something else topic. And if y'all got any topics, please let me know. We'll talk about it. We could talk about it. Have a good one. Happy Saturday.